Hello, a very warm welcome to all the viewers of this video. I am Mohsin Chaus from SSR Institute of Management and Research Silvassa, affiliated to Savitribai Phule Pune University. And this is a video presentation on research paper titled as A Study on Business Management Strategies Amidst the Global Pandemic, under the guidance of Dr. Rajesh Kumar Pandey sir, Associate Professor at SSR IMR. Throughout the course of this video, I will be covering introduction of the topic, objectives of the study, research methodology, different challenges faced by the organization during this pandemic, recommended strategies and conclusion. So I would like to start my presentation with a quote. Strategy without tactics is the slowest route to victory. Tactics without strategy is the noise before defeat. The success of the business largely depends on its business management strategies and implementation. Strategies helps the organization for better growth in positive circumstances and survival in unfavorable situations. The global pandemic due to spread of COVID-19 has changed the view of doing business across the world. It is the biggest recession since the Great Depression in the year 1930. It has impacted the business players, investors, entrepreneurs strongly and negatively. To cope up with the challenges caused by COVID-19 pandemic, businesses have to restructure its strategies across all the functions of the organization. Objectives of the study is to understand the significance of business management strategies and to study the business management strategies across all the functions of organization and stating the challenges amidst the global pandemic. Now talking about the research methodology, the study is conceptual and descriptive, conducted massively with the help of secondary data. A case study of two companies have been referred for the study. The scope of the study comprises of a thoughtful review of the significance of business management strategies and how global pandemic impacting the implementation of those strategies. The study represents the thought gathered from selected companies across the industry at large. This may be a major limitation of the study as the result gathered from the study are more indicative in nature rather than exhaustive. Let's talk about the main context of the study. Business management strategies are systematic, long-term, high-level plans of action which focus on planning, managing business management processes at most efficient way. Strategizing is required at all the functions of management such as human resource function, finance, marketing, sales, operations, etc. It helps in improvement in the business processes and investigate the business environment. In this era of global pandemic, the organization were shut for a very long period in COVID-19 epidemic, which caused major challenges in different functions. The major challenges for the finance function are recovering the debt and slow or almost nil cash inflows from the sales. During this pandemic, it becomes difficult to manage the working capital without operating inflows. Sales and marketing functions face challenges like delay in payments, bad debts, and due to lack of funds, the organization needs to cut down its marketing budget. The biggest challenge of human resource function is to maintain the employee morale and shifting to remote work culture. To cut down the cost, organization needs to postpone training and development programs, employment engagement activities, introduce more safety measures and cut down the wages of the employees. To cope up with these challenges, I have some recommendation strategies. First is line of credit. As discussed, cash flow is the biggest problem for the finance function. To deal with this, organization can apply for line of credit. It is much more safer than other standard business loan as you only pay what you use. instead of paying interest on lump sum amount. Second strategy is factoring. Taking money from the third party, that is from the factoring process, is beneficial in this hard time to manage the working capital. It is an easy way to get cash on your books. In this process, invoices serves as a collateral, and thus you are not technically borrowing the money, and it won't hurt the company's debt ratio. Third is deadlines and partial payments. Organization needs to relax their deadlines for the customers and accept the partial payments from them, as we all know that losing customer is much more costly than getting late payments. And the fourth strategy is projection and expenses. Making conservative forecast about the cash flow can actually help the organization. The forecast should be flexible, and it should be for less than 3 weeks period with a regular evaluation. The organization should also focus on survival strategy and cut down some expenses like research and development and overhead expenses which do not earn an immediate return. And the last strategy which I recommended is compensation restructuring. Restructuring compensation in a way to have a higher variable pay and lower fixed pay that can actually reduce the fixed cost burden of the company. As a variable pay is linked to productivity and performance parameters, it can actually work as a motivation to achieve the desired targets. So now conclusion. The global pandemic being very harsh to the majority of the companies, forcing them to review its business management strategies. Organization needs to focus and improve the short-term strategies. Organizations are taking not so comfortable decisions like wage cuts, permanent or temporary layoffs, cutting the budget of different functions, which can impact its business brand and image in the long run. Organizations are also looking forward to adopt different technological shifts like work from home approach, virtual training, e-commerce, introducing artificial intelligence for better customer support, etc. The organization has to increase its expenses on health, safety, hygiene, and sanitation. The global pandemic has changed the way of business. Thank you so much for watching this video.